Networks come in all shapes and sizes. A network for a home user may consist of a router leased from an ISP, 3 or 4 computers, and 1 shared printer, maybe even a handful of tablets and smartphones. A network for a small business might include a single network server, a dozen workstations, and a few shared devices. You can set up a new network in the Network and Sharing Center. A network for an enterprise could consist of hundreds of computers spread over several subnetworks, complete with all kinds of connected hardware. A network administrator creates these kind of networks. But this huge variety of network options simplifies down to just 3 types of network profiles. They are public, private, and domain. Network profiles are preset configurations that manage security and sharing settings automatically. Private network profiles are configured for homes and small businesses and offer access to shared resources like printers and shared backup devices. Network discovery is turned on, which is what makes a computer discoverable on this kind of network. The public network profile is configured for hotels, coffee shops, libraries, and so on. There are generally no shared printers, and you can't see other computers on the network. Domain networks are configured for large businesses like enterprises. Resources are available, but users need the proper permissions to access them. Windows decides what network profile to apply by how you answer the question regarding discoverability when you join. If you say it's okay to make your device discoverable on a network, the setting is configured as private. Otherwise, it's set to public. In any instance where Windows doesn't know what profile to apply, it applies the public profile. You don't have to worry too much about the domain profile. You'll know when you're connecting to a domain because the connection and credentials will have already been set by a network administrator. To see the type of network profile you're connected to, open the Network and Sharing Center. To do this, right-click the network icon on the taskbar and click Open Network and Sharing Center. Notice the type of network here is private, which means I'm able to access shared network resources. You'll have problems accessing local resources if the network type is set to public when it should be set to private. If you've noticed, say, that you can't print to a local printer or access shared files, or if you're unable to create or join a home group, this could be the problem. And speaking of home groups, a home group enables users to more easily share resources with others and is most often used on a small home network. There's a wizard to help set it up. I'll type home group to open the settings. If you don't see the option to create or join a home group, it's likely because your network profile is set to public. You can only create a home group on a private network. I'm going to run the home group troubleshooter to show you how to resolve a problem like this. I'll click Start the Home Group Troubleshooter. And Next. I don't think my problem is network related because I can access the internet, so I'm going to skip this step. The troubleshooter has determined that the network location needs to be set to private. All I have to do is click Apply this fix to resolve the problem. In here the problem is fixed, and I'll click Close. To sum up, there are 3 profile types: private, public, and domain. The profile that's applied depends on many factors, but namely what you tell Windows about the network the first time you connect.